The story just coming in, the Hawks have made more arrests in connection with the 2021 July unrest. For more on this, I'm joined now by Hawks spokesperson Brigadier Thandi Mbambo. Brigadier Mbambo, good afternoon and thank you for your time joining us down the line. So can you confirm for us these latest arrests? How many people have you arrested and what are the circumstances of their arrest?
Good afternoon to Lasiwe and to your viewers. Indeed, we have made more arrests. You'll remember that on Friday we had initially arrested 20 people and then later on 2 people who appeared in court, who will be back in court on the 26th of August 2022. And then later on, due to ongoing operations, we managed to arrest 3 more people. 2 were arrested in KZN and 1 was arrested in Northwest. All these 3 people will appear in the Durban Central Regional Court on Monday.
So this brings the total to what, 25 people that you've now arrested in the last few days?
Indeed, yes, the total is now 25, but we're still looking to make more arrests.
Sure. What can you tell us about these latest 3 people? Do we know them?
I don't think so, but what we can explain at this stage is that one of them is a police officer who is a sergeant in the SAPS, and then these other 2 we will have to wait and hear about their status after they've appeared in the court of law.
Is any of the latest 3 arrests related to your investigation of the case laid by Glenys Breitenbach in 2021?
Remember, all these people that we've arrested, they are related to the case that is emanating from the July unrest, the one that happened in 2021, and all of them are connected due to the affiliation in the groups that were connected in the incitement of this July unrest. So we will be expecting more arrests in this regard. Sure,
but the question I'm asking is different though, Brigadier Mbambo. You have a case that was laid by Glenys Breitenbach, a specific case from July 2021. Any of these latest 3 arrests related to that investigation in particular?
Maybe we can shed more information into the case that was laid specifically by the particular individual, then I can be able to respond clearly into that one.
Okay, so let me ask you directly then, because I was trying to preempt you saying I cannot discuss the names by asking you about the case, which would have, enabled people to read between the lines. Is any of the people arrested out of the 3, is Duduzile Zuma Sambodla one of those arrested?
What I can explain to you right now is that we've received a number of statements that led to us registering inquiries into a number of people that were alleged to be implicated in this number of in this July unrest. So at this stage, up until we've made arrests and brought the particular individuals to the court of law, we are not at liberty to indicate who are those particular people. I believe that the person in question that you've alluded to is not the only one that has deposited a statement with the Hawks with regard to people who are alleged to be involved in the July unrest incitement. But there are others that we're still looking at. So we're expecting to put more arrests in this state. Till we've made such arrests, we cannot allude as to who those particular individuals are.
Sure. Brigadier Mbambo, do you get, though, why people ask you this question? Did you get why people make connections to say the most prominent person who has had charges laid against her in July 2021 has still not been arrested up to this point, or at the very least had to, answer a few questions from yourselves?
Remember, it's all about linking the evidence to a particular person. We may get statements, we may get perceptions from a number of people, but up until our investigation has linked the particular person to the alleged crime, we cannot be making any arrest until such time that we are satisfied that our investigation can connect the particular person to the alleged crime. It is only then that we can make the arrest.
Sure. All right, let's go back to these three latest arrests then, Brigadier Mbambo, and just confirm for me the details. They'll be appearing in the magistrates' court in Durban. Where do you place them in terms of the scheme that you are investigating, the plot, if it's a plot that you are investigating? Where do these latest three suspects rank?
They still rank with those other 22 that we arrested and appeared on Friday. Remember, these were those that were belonging to a group of individuals that were belonging to a particular social media group that is alleged to have been involved in the incitement of these July unrest incidents.
Yeah. Lastly, Brigadier, without asking you to, carry out your investigations on air, just give us some insights. You had an informant, that's my understanding, that enabled you to make this breakthrough around these specific WhatsApp groups, I believe they were, or social media groups, let's call them that. But just tell me a bit more about the other aspects of the investigation that have to do with social media. I've seen reports alluding to Twitter and Facebook being integral to the way that you carried out your investigations.
Yes, all the social media platforms that you already alluded to, they played a very crucial part in our investigation. But at this stage, we cannot divulge specifically as to how we came about into creating these cases, because now we are still continuing with this investigation, so we do not want to find ourselves setting an example or maybe sabotaging our own investigation or jeopardizing the investigation thereof into those others that we are still to arrest at this stage.
So 25 people now arrested. How many more arrests are you looking to make at the rank of, I don't know, are you calling them instigators?
Yes, indeed. We are calling them instigators, and at this stage we cannot state how many. But what we can confirm is that this is just a tip of an iceberg. So we are still looking to make more arrests in this regard.
All right. I've got to thank you for your time and sharing those details that you can share with us here on eNCA. That's Brigadier Thandi Mbambo there, who speaks on behalf of the police unit, the Hawks, DPCI, Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, confirming that they've made 3 more arrests. Add that to the 22 that they'd already nabbed in the last few days in connection with the July 2021 unrest. You now have 25 people that have been arrested by the Hawks that they consider to be instigators of what we saw in July last year.